trading life is quite personal. I always say it. That's why you don't see me a lot of the time being very loud. I don't talk a lot. Except you come to my DM, it's maybe some few people that I like a lot. I gist with them. Anytime I have something to say, maybe I can just go to their DM. But normally, I don't have a lot of time talking. I don't even give a lot of signals too. Why? Trading is personal. And what I would love us in this set to do is this. Make sure share your experiences with everybody in the group so people can learn, you guys can learn together, grow together. What people do, what you do now that will help you is, you have a journal. We'll call it journal, trading journals. Trading journals, they are like set of rules that you can use in doing what? In getting into trades. The trading journal they are just set of rules that will help you get into trades. So most of the time, like some people, while you are getting your trading journal, these are wealth of experiences that you have kept for a while, maybe about your risk management, about your your rules of engagement, things that when you notice you won't enter. But on a good normal day, if you don't keep those trading rules handy and tick them before you enter each trade, many of the time you might see something that looks like very good opportunity and you jump in. It ends up taking your money. So it's good you guys try and share those things. You have set of new rules you come across or you think is very good, share it in the group. Let everybody contribute, make these rules so that gradually everyone is building fast. They say if you want to go far, you go along with people. But if you want to go fast, you walk alone. So they all have their place. You have advantages since you guys are together, we're all together in the group. Make sure you're dropping your trading rules. And these things are personal. There's nothing we will teach here. This is like, you don't learn everything. You don't learn technical analysis on paper. You learn it by practicing. Do you hear me? Have you heard this one? You don't learn it on paper. You must practice. And there are lots and lots of things that will not be able, that you will never ever know. The aspect of support, resistance, and all these chart patterns and all that, like the one Clovis has been posting and all that. These things are kind of easy to spot out. You see them everywhere, but the real thing still remains when you practice. If you don't practice, you look at, okay, we have seen the V shape. It happens when this happened, that happened, and then you don't practice. The opportunity might present itself, and then you won't be able to take it. Okay, right now we have a chart before us. And then normally I told you guys that today we are going to do like, this is how to get into a trade. First of all, Of course, we'll be introduced into some exchanges maybe by Friday, because tomorrow is for Twitter Space, and then by Friday another teacher will kickstart. I think he's ready. He's fired up already. He's going to give us hot. In fact, you guys will enjoy it. You have not seen anything yet. Just hold on for him. He's quite intelligent. He's going to take us fast. So for my own, I'm usually very cool with everyone, but he's very fast. Don't say I didn't want you. So be always attentive, ready for the class. So when it comes up, you can just follow up, but get these basics very well. Get the basics of this TA very well, so that you can be able to follow up with the next classes. They'll be telling you about the chart patterns, how to draw this, what to do. But if you just learn it in form of theories and principles, without knowing why those things come into the you'll be making lots of mistakes. You're making lots of mistakes. So learn these basics. These are really, really fundamental to your success in crypto, or even any financial market, because TA is TA anywhere. Stock, crypto, volatility, everywhere TA works the same way. It's all about buying commodities and selling it. Buying from where traders buy, sell from where traders sell. Since you're a trader and you determine who you are, which type of trader you are, what type of trader you are. Are you the one that will be, you are there for scalp, you are always available to hit the market? You cool down, but make sure you know what you're doing. That's it. So right now we're going to be touching how to get into just simple examples of how to get into a trade. Based on the technical analysis, simple technical analysis. See, this thing, guys, I know a lot of you will be waiting for us to draw many lines and tell you this line is moving average, this one is a cup and handle, this one is what do they call it again? Head and shoulder. You want to hear jargons. Sorry, I'm not going to go that route, because that's not what it is. I'm just going to show you what TA really is, and then you'll be able to pick it from there. You'll get all that later, but this is what it is. So don't even expect me to go that way. So first of all, how to get into the market. Number one, I told you people 3 things. It's as simple as this. Anything more than support and resistance, what do they call it? Market structure, and your candlesticks. Those are the real basic things in the market. Every other thing that comes into that you are looking out to to understand in the market, they are like extra. But the real thing a buyer, a trader that comes into market looks at is where support, resistance. Where am I buying? Where am I selling? Simple. It's that simple. That's basic first, before you begin to learn any other chart patterns, and then the kind of buy pressure you see in the market, if it's strong enough, if it's not strong enough. These are other little advanced stuff you just do to add to what you know. But trading has always remained the same, even in real life, and in the charts also. It's still telling you, it's still about buying at a cheap rate and selling at a price that gives you profit. Is it not?
Exactly.
All right. So when you look at the markets, first thing you look is this. You are looking at what is the trend. First of all, trend is what? Market structure. I've told you guys about candlestick and all that. You are looking at what is the market structure of this thing market. Because I've always told you guys, number one rule, never you trade against the trend. If you trade following the trend, the major trend of that particular asset, one way or the other, that is just like somebody trading that Naira will fall down to 100, sorry, $1 will fall down to 100 Naira.
It's against the trend.
So you are going against the trend.
Exactly.
All what we have known about Naira, it will keep going upwards.
Exactly.
So even if you buy Naira now and the government makes a quick decision and then they do one trick and it goes down, wait, the trend will still continue because Nigerians have not changed. The trend will still take it back upward. So it's only somebody that is normally for a good trader, you are a trader, just follow the trend. It's going to continue going in your direction. So whatever happens, anything that is counter the trend will not last long before it will come back to continue following that trend. The same way, like, let's say you're trading BNB. BNB, you look at the fundamentals now, which is what determines the trend. Look at, okay, let's look at even BTC. BTC, let's now go to BNB first because I don't have BNB chart here. This is BTC now. I'm going to go on a higher time frame, weekly time frame. Who can tell me the trend that you are seeing here?
Is it downward trend?
No, this is from beginning. Yeah, let's say
it's an upward trend.
Yeah.
From beginning, it's an upward trend.
Okay, good. You can see everything is going upwards right from beginning, even if we have some very, very good downturns and all that. A lot of the big major dumps has happened. But when you look at it all the way from many years back, 2018, 2016, no period, you can see the time stamp there. 2016, you can see 2018 to 2021, and then 2022, where we are now. You can see what is happening. BTC, no matter the downturn we have been seeing, has always been what? Bullish. So for a trader now that wants to do BTC, what will you be doing? You'll be buying when you feel it has gone very, very, very low. Let me buy this asset and then hold on. No matter what, you can see it has always been bullish. If you buy now and you have patience, it's like 100%, like let's say 98% chance that you always make profit. Let me not say 100%, but it looks like 100%. You will always make profit. This is disturbing us again. The Grando Fistas, Hippo Jude, mute yourselves. Thank you. So that is it. So when you see the trend, now you now decide, where am I buying from? Where am I buying from? I told you guys, you always buy from support and sell at what? Resistance. I think I've showed you guys what support is and what resistance is, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But you can still show
Is
us
there
again.
anybody that doesn't understand what support and resistance is?
Please repeat it.
Wow. Okay. All right. The concept of support and resistance. Oh, we are going to be able to do something good today. Support is like the price where traders, a lot of traders, they accept to buy a particular asset. Why the resistance is where they usually sell the assets. Not to worry, usually we see, this type of things. Look at when you see, you can see where a lot of, we call these places key price zones. The support and resistance, we call them key price zones. There are places where a lot of price action happens, a lot of buying and selling happens at a certain price. That is what we call key price zones. Like the one that happens above your current price, above your current, your current market price is called resistance. Why a place where a lot of buying and selling usually happens, like you can see here, a lot of buying and selling happened here, and then it's still happening here again. You can see they are holding the same area. You can call this place your support, the major support for BTC. And then when price gets to here, is another key price zone. Anywhere that you see that buyers and sellers, they have a confluence like this, they keep buying and doing lots of buying and selling activities, it's called a key price zone. And the one that is above your current market price, which is what we have here, this green line here, is called your resistance. The one below your current market price is called your support. Is it clear now?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Very understood.
Yes, sir.
So each time price goes up and gets to where buyers and sellers do, a lot of things happen. Either there will be a major push downward, a retracement, and then maybe it will push up again above that price, or it will, maybe it can result into change of trend, and then everything continues going down. So that is it. Those key price zones is where major activities happen. Are we okay with that now?
Exactly.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
very okay.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Very
So
clear.
each time you break above this key price zone, the one below you becomes your support.
Support.
Let's say, we break above this price now, boom, and then price shoots up to like 36K. Our support now will be this 29K.
29, yes.
It will act as a support. They will be looking at another key price zone
Price zone.
upwards.
That will be the resistance.
Yeah, that will now turn into your resistance. So that's just how it goes. As simple as that. So so that's how it happens, and then you start moving. All these things are just showing you human characters. When you go to a market, there are people buying, there are people selling. So they are just all represented in candles and charts showing you, oh, let's say a lot of more people sold, so the price went down. And then later, more people started buying. All these things, you have to always marry them with some fundamental real life news, so that you'll be you'll be able to sometimes the news will come, you see the news before the chart. Sometimes you see the charts movements before the news. So you have to marry these things together, so you'll be able to take decisions faster and make your money. So that's just how it is. So when you have now how to get into the trade, when you have taken, you have determined the trend, and then you notice that, yeah, we have an upward trend with us. You now decide, let me make sure I get in at the support. I want to be sure I'm buying at the support. So I don't want to just come and buy at the middle, just like one retailer or one user, because me as a trader, I'm looking for what?
Good price.
Good price to enter. So if you're a short-time trader, you can do that. But if you're a long time trader, which I am also, I can decide to start accumulating some things even at these prices, because I know that in the future, when there is a real bull run again, most of these prices, you'll never see them again, will now continue going upwards in a very big scale. So that's why for a long time, someone can decide to just pick at these prices. They are quite close to your support. So they're still good. But somebody that is trading short time, you have to you look at smaller time frames, and then you are looking for a good support that immediately you enter the market, quickly you can make out something and run. You can see we are in 4 hours time frame now. You can see a lot of more details about the trading is now showing.
Yes.
I'll show you now. You can see many more support
Candlesticks.
and
Yes.
resistance showing.
Yes.
So but the ones when you go on weekly time frame, you see that there are fewer. But the truth is that any support that forms on, let's say, weekly time frames, they are stronger and more effective than a support that forms on 4 hours time frame. Little sell pressure can break a support downward that forms on 4 hours time frame. But if that support correlates with the one that forms on weekly time frame, becomes a very solid support. Don't play with those ones. You get, ba?
Yes, sir.
Good. So that is how.
Wait, are you trying to say that if support on this, like this hourly time frame, corresponds to that of a weekly time frame, it's a strong support? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it becomes more. It is a strong support. That support is solid. Any support on those big time frame, they are very solid. But the ones on the 5 minutes charts, 15 minutes charts, 1 hour charts, sometimes they just form somehow, but they are not very, very strong. They're not very, very strong. Most good traders, they are patient. They are waiting for very, very good solid support to get into. And when they hit it, they hold it for long. But somebody that wants to trade sharp trades and go out of the market, you can make use of different time frames, and then market reacts to all of them. Even support on 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 hour. Market reacts to all of them, but for somebody to be on the safer side, it's good to enter your trade on very solid support, so that when you enter, you'll be expecting it to be difficult for it to fail you. At least there'll be some little bounce, because that's how humans work. A lot of people too will be waiting the same place you are. Traders, let me not even say people, a lot of traders will also be waiting at that very, very price range where you are waiting to. So each time price touches there, you get in, and then you start moving. So I told you guys, you get from support, and then let's say this is BTC daily charts. This is BTC daily charts, and then we are above support now. I'll say some support here. You can see where my this thing is 22,900.
Yes, I have it.
Yeah, I'll take it like a good support, but we are just above with a little, let's say 20, we're in 23,400, and then we have more space in the upward direction. We are above support right now, and we have some moves that are coming up that looks possible to the upward direction. So
how did they look to the upward direction, sir? Can you please
you can see, yeah. You can, I told you guys, always trade following the trend.
okay.
And then for some, because most of the time, if you don't trade following the trend, and then things come back, you have more probability of succeeding when you are following the trend than when you have these mini downturns that happens, or something that goes against the trend. It can just be short-lived, and you will not have a lot of time to make profits. Of course, people that do go against the trend, they make money, but it can be more, you have more risk doing that. Do you know that there are some people that bought BTC at the rate of $50,000, $40,000, and they are going to hold till we get to 100K.
Wow.
And they are there. Yes. All this while, you notice Michael Saylor, he has been buying coins. To go to 40K, you hear he bought some coins. Going to 60K, he bought some coins. Averagely now, the amount, the BTC that he has bought is 20,800 thereabout. No, for him. Yes, 20,800 is this average buy price since he has been buying BTC. So, when you look at all these guys, they've been buying this thing even in top prices, but he's sure that no matter what, BTC has a deflationary kind of mechanism where you don't have more BTC being created. Okay, no, not really, because they are not going to burn BTC, but the BTC each time is just growing. It's just going to grow up. because they are not minting new BTC. It has a certain amount that can never be done in this life. So, and with the rate of adoption that is coming, each time they do this halving, they reduce the rewards that they give miners, and then because of that, BTC becomes more scarce in the market, and thereby pushing the price upward. These are little fundamentals that you use in knowing the trend of a particular asset. You need to look at the trend of the asset before you decide to buy it. Like me now, I invested in OP. OP was even trading at $0.3 some like 2 weeks ago. And right now it's already $2. Yes. And then it's already $2, even with the dump that is happening in the market. OP is trading at $2. So these things, you look at a particular asset, you learn about it, so you know the only possible direction. You look at something like BNB, you see the owner is somebody that's every minute he's building. In fact, his second name is Build. The team is working hard. They are building solid products. The coin will not go down. They keep burning BNB every minute, every second. They burn it and they reduce the supply in the market. Tell me how that coin will fall. It will not fall. It will not fall. So such assets, they have one direction at the long run, which is upward. You don't do that with some shit coins. So, somebody is hearing me. You don't do it in shit coins. You don't do it.
Yes, coach.
Okay. So that's how we choose particular assets. And then when you get into it, you get in with confidence that no matter what happens, no matter the shaking, the news, when you're in crypto, you'll be like immune to a lot of bad news, because the bad news comes like every 2 days. You hear that crypto is going back to zero. Everything is going back to zero. In fact, they've killed the president of US. You hear all sorts of evil news. And sometimes while the bad news is coming up, the whole thing will be pumping. So it happens a lot.
Evil people everywhere.
I'm telling you. Pekwa Emma, what are you saying? I'm be done. You're disturbing us.
All right. I've got a question.
So you mentioned shit coins. I don't understand. What is shit coins? Is it a kind of
Shitcoins is like, the way people say, in short, shit coins means bad coins.
New coins.
Like this thing are nonsense.
It's rubbish. Just like you saw Sam Zuga the other day. Zuga has gone to zero.
Okay, I guess it's now.
And you can see they refuse to post Zuga. Let's go and check their smart contract. Okay. Pekwa Emma, please go on with your question.
Thank you. I've got two questions actually. The first question is this, regarding the total supply of a coin in the market. Is there any regulation that says that or restrict project owners on how much quantity of coins they can actually
please be audible. I can't hear you very well.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
We cannot even hear you from here. Please try to be audible.
Using bedroom voice, please. Stop.
All right. I'm saying this.
Stop doing that.
Regarding the. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you now.
Thank you. I'm saying that regarding the total quantity of coins supplied in the market, is it some kind of regulation that restricts project owners or project builders on how much quantity they are allowed to supply in the market?
Okay, let's take that one first of all. Crypto is this. That's why usually I tell you guys, learn about blockchain, learn about everything about what this business you are coming into. This is business. This is life. You are trading a particular, you are trading. You are learning how to trade something. You're doing a business. You need to learn about it very well. So guys, don't miss tomorrow issue on Twitter. What I'm saying is this: the blockchain, everything in blockchain technology is guided by smart contracts. Smart contract, is like the law that tells you this. Before you are making a coin right now. Those contracts, those codes that you use in making those things are like a set of guidelines. This is the total you are going to declare. This is total supply. So supply and circulating supply that will be released. All these things, they are declared on your smart contracts. So that's why most of the time when you have those bad coins, sometimes you see that they will have chances of minting lots more coins hidden. They will hide it from the ordinary user, that the owners of the coin or developers, they can stay behind and mint more. And then by the time they mint more, they take your money from you, because the value of, they will sell it on the ordinary users, and the value of the coin will go down.
Okay.
And then they are making money off the market. So that's it. So this whole thing is guided by rules. Smart contracts keeps the whole thing safe, because these are contracts. As you can hear it, blockchain technology.
Which people monitor the contracts? Which people monitor the contracts? Which company monitor it?
Okay, let's say it's a free world. It's like a free world. Free world. You write a code. Code guides everything. Is declared, is open source. Open source, I mean, is everybody sees everything. See your code, that yes, it is okay. We have 10,000 supply, 10,000 units of the thing supplied. So nobody, you cannot say, blockchain technology works on distributed ledger system. Distributed ledger system is like everybody sees, let's say we have 10 apples to share and everybody's eye is looking at it. If somebody wants to play trick, everybody will come to fight the person now, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So it's like distributed, the whole ledger about the supply of a particular coin is distributed among every node in the blockchain. So they are all involved. So nobody can change it. Just like what happens in Web 2 system. Web 2 system is like one person controlling it. That's the difference between Web 2 and Web 3. In the normal blockchain system, is controlled by all. So no way to trick the system. That is a major breakthrough that happened in history. That's why it bringing a lot of people, a lot of things became possible because of blockchain technology, because there is trust. Everybody is watching the ledger. You cannot play tricks.
But sorry, if the blockchain technology is there, then why comes shit coins? Why?
Shit
Why don't they
coins,
monitor it? Why they don't monitor it and
nobody
mount them?
monitors, nobody is king or a monitoring agent for blockchain technology. Shitcoin is only bought by people that are not wise enough
People that
or
are not
they are
informed.
greedy about gain. They want to make big money fast. Yeah, this coin will do 100x tomorrow. Buy. Look at I'm living the life. You know, people like tricks. People like to see flashy things. Maybe they'll just show you, oh man, I'm on a boat cruise. This is Rap Academic gave me $7 million. In fact, I'm going to buy Nigeria and South Africa next week. You see people rushing. They want to buy. They want to buy. That's how people get scammed because they don't want to go through. They won't go and study the project, see if it has utility, check their checklist very well before they buy. They are not doing that. They are buying because they want to be greedy. The same way they will get scammed. So that's just it.
Okay, so
So that's why I
does
call those coins shit coins.
Okay.
Shit coins, rubbish.
Does that mean that the quantity of the coin is already stated in that blockchain?
Yes.
Just that people do not actually
sometimes it's a free world though. Nobody is there to come and say we are monitoring it. If you bring a shit coin, we are going to pull it down. It's a free world. Free. You can create your own stupid coin right now. If you have the power to make people buy it, they'll buy it. And you take your money and run away. Nobody is regulating it. But that's why we brought
please, sir. Why did Binance? He said Binance used to. Why did Binance used to list them? If they know that we the beginners are still coming in, we don't know the one that is the one. Do you understand? Why do Binance have to list those shit coins? Why don't they separate them from or filter them from the good ones for the new breeds? Do you understand what
not your daddy? Binance is not your daddy or your mommy that will be protecting you. Things change. So just be safe. That's what I'll tell you. They are there for their business. If you're careless, you get hooked. And mind you, let me tell you, most of the coins you see on exchange, they come with some good utility. But things change different times. Market conditions happen to them. Binance or some exchanges, many of them, they try to do some level of research concerning some project, but it's not enough. It's a marketplace. The marketplace is free for all. Come and do your business. If you go there and if you as a trader, you go there and go and mess it up and go and buy rubbish, or the other person that produced the coin did not do, later begins to change. Sometimes you hear Binance has delisted coin. Binance has delisted this one. So, but the ultimate thing is this: you yourself, you should be able to do your research properly. Okay. That's what people love about crypto and blockchain technology, because there's that freedom.
To make research.
Free to do a lot of things by yourself. You are your own bank even. So nobody is like, everything is guided by code. That's why it brings what we call real democracy, because there's no favoritism for one person against the other. That's what happens in blockchain. That's why people that know about it, they don't believe it. Yeah, it's decentralized. Just
okay,
very
sir, go on how to buy. So your time is going faster.
Time is even off, sir. Pekwa Ima, you said something. Have you?
Yeah, I've got a second question, please. Yeah, thank you very much. I've got a second question.
Just be fast, please.
All right. The second question is this: we've got stable coins like USDT, USDC, just name a few.
Yeah.
And we know that from your teachings, we get to understand that price fluctuation of a coin depend on the buy and sell of the market, and as well as the scarcity in the market. What brings about the stability of coins like USDT and USD something and everything? What brings about stability?
What brings about the stability of those coins?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay, so stable coins, they have there's what they okay, love Canada, what is the problem? Okay, stable coins, they have regulations. Some good ones, they have regulation. There are different types of stable coins. This is not what we are to be studying today, because it's not even part of what I'm to teach you guys, but I'll just touch on it. Stable coins like USD, BUSD, BUSD,
Yes.
and so they have their regulations from what do they call it? Some organizations in the US, and then is regulated. So they have reserves they keep, so all these things, they make sure everything it's a value stored for people backed up against the dollar. But some of them, they want to bring a new, what caused the lunar issue? They came in with a new style of balancing it.
The person should mute himself.
People Judes. Okay. So they come with a style of balancing it and doing some mathematical formula against it, and then people were able to exploit them and fall everything down. So the stable coin, the ones I will suggest you just keep your money in USDC and BUSD. The USDT has got plenty of scams, plenty of stories around them, and scandals that are looming against it. Everything is possible in crypto, so just stay safe. BUSD and what do they call it, USDC, they have regulations from the US, and they cannot just stop or go out, because they have reserves stored, so people can have their save their money in those stable coins. So that's just it about stable coins. Hope you're okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Any other question? Our time is gone already.
Yeah, you said you're going to touch on portfolio management today, and something that has to do with top down something.
Okay. We can't do portfolio management.
Are you through with the teaching on how to when to buy?
We can't do portfolio management today, for sure. But I think one of these days I'm going to just call you guys up, and then we'll do it. Will you come to the class?
Why?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes.
Maybe this afternoon.
We will be there.
Afternoon now.
Afternoon, care.
No, night is always better. Anytime you are
Night,
ready,
please.
try to communicate to us
Let's
on
say
WhatsApp.
7 before the next class, or 9 after the normal class.
So are you through with your time? I don't know now.
I'm not saying I'm through, but what I mean is this way. My section with you guys will be rounding up today, but I'll pick a day and teach you guys about portfolio management very well. And not to worry, I'm still going to drop coins for you guys for long-term holds. So That day could be on Sunday or maybe some hours
Sunday
before or one of
Sunday is
the
better, sir.
classes. Sundays, I don't know. You guys will need to go and flex now. Go and enjoy
No,
yourself.
no.
I don't want to see so
Sunday
many
is better.
bodies.
Sunday is better, sir.
Please, not Sunday.
Eh?
Some of us are very busy on Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday is okay, and we don't normally have classes on Sundays.
We don't have class on Sunday, so
Yamaka
let's do it
said
on
it's
Sunday.
okay. Someone else says she doesn't want Sunday.
No, we can suggest by raising hand
Children
now.
out on Sunday.
Let's
Yeah,
say
please, I have a
let's
question
vote it
now.
now. Let's vote it, sir.
Okay. You
Sunday
want
is okay.
Sunday? Raise your hands up. Let me see your hands.
On what?
I'm just seeing
This is calm.
5 hands.
This one, everybody is raising hand. When is the suitable date?
Sunday is fine.
Okay, Sunday is
Yeah,
okay.
Sunday
now.
will
Okay.
do.
I will now do Sunday.
Sunday will do, coach.
10, 11.
I
Make
follow.
everyone.
I follow.
11
Obinna.
people, and we have 25 people.
So, majority must carry the vote. Seven is not okay.
1, 2, 3.
We have 12 persons already.
12, ba?
Yeah, that's the majority. So Sunday will do, coach.
Oh, Sunday is now more. Okay.
13 now.
Okay, that means Sundays have it, so we'll do it.
Me
We'll do it
14. Me
maybe
14. I don't know where your hand
It's
is.
Sunday,
So.
right? Is it this Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday.
Yes.
This Sunday.
Not this Sunday, next Sunday, but we'll have a class soon, maybe on Sunday. So don't worry, we'll touch on it. Portfolio management. I'll get you guys very, very good.
All right.
Forge ahead with
All right,
the
Thank you
when to buy,
very
sir.
much. God
Forge
bless you.
ahead
So,
with.
No,
Yeah,
hold
please, I have a
on.
question.
Coach,
Forge ahead
okay.
with how to buy, sir. Or have you
coach.
finished?
Now, how to buy? Let me just round up quickly somehow.
Okay.
Then we'll continue with our
Okay, sir.
questions. Yeah, I told you guys, pick on the trends. Now, I showed you, if you look at it on higher time frame, let's say weekly time frame, you see we are on an uptrend and you want to buy from what supports. You are waiting for support to form very well, and then you pick you buy immediately. We get to a support. Let's say look at this now. This place now is a major support, 19,400. I mean 19,800. Can you see it's a major support?
19,898.
Yes.
Can you see it's a major support?
Yes.
So each time, you know that anybody that bought Bitcoin at 98 now should be in good profit already.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. But now we are already gone past that very, very support. So now we are talking about another support again that we need to break. Look at this place.
Yes.
24K. You see, we have been playing with 24 to 24.3 since, because of this slight resistance that is here.
Yes.
Not very strong. So we are seeing it. You can see we are struggling with it since. Market is reacting to that very key price zone. And then touching it, maybe in the nearest future, some good news can come and then we'll bust it open. So what are we going to be looking at now? Usually when we are below that thing, and I want to trade only along with the trend, I'll wait for this thing to break above this 24K.
Okay.
Well, it will break above the 24K, then I'll be looking at, no, I know that 24K is the key price zone, 24. 24.1 now is the key price zone I'm looking at. If we are able to break above 24.1, I can buy. Otherwise, if we fall down again to 19, I'll still buy at this 19 price. But I will not buy in the middle. You get me?
Yes.
Come again, sir. Come again, sir.
So, come again, what? Leave me. Like, you won't let me rest.
Sorry, sir.
So let's say if we don't break this 24 now,
Okay, sir.
I will hold on for it to come down again to another key price zone. Since I'm a trader, I'm not a retailer. I'll wait for it to come to the key price zone again, and I'll buy from there and expect prices to go up. That's the way. That's the character of traders. You know, it's not just me alone. Traders do that, and when they buy, prices will go up. So we wait for that. But if it doesn't, if price keep touching and struggling with 24K, gradually, since we know that Bitcoin as it is always bullish, will break this 24 one day or sometime very soon. Immediately we'll break it, boom. I'm looking at confirmations on 4-hour charts to be able to be sure that, man, this breaking has some good, and you are comparing it with the volume that is in the market to be sure it's not fake out. And then you are checking that 24K. You want to be sure that, man, that 24K has lasted for like 4 hours. Man, I'll know that, man, it's good to buy now. It's not a fake out. I'll just start buying from above 24K. Hope you get me now.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So if it's above that, if price goes above 24K, I wait for a retest to the support. Look at now, when we got above this 19, you know that price went up, went down, touched it several times before it continued the upward trend. So that is what you do. Once we have broken it, and then we see that price has lasted for some time above it, what do? You now get into the trade and then put your money. We'll definitely see some upward movement. So that's how to get into the market. So you can replicate this in
Please, I have a question.
different charts, not just BTC. You can do it for Ethereum too. It can happen in any chart. Okay, who is asking me question?
Sir, we should ask, how does
Who is speaking, please? Let me hear your name. Who is this?
Sharon.
Sharon, okay.
Yes, I wish to ask how the breakout or fake out, how is it influenced by volume?
Okay. By volume, sometimes when there is a breakout, most of the time we want to see that there is increase in volume. A volume increase, either it's going up or it's going down. It's all about money. This is about money. But when there is no money doing it, you are just seeing the whole money is remaining the same, and then you are seeing some unusual movements. Possibly it's just a few manipulations that is not natural. Most of the movements everything in
So we are not seeing the screen now.
Everything in the chart movement is showing price and money inflow and outflow. How prices are being reacting in the markets. So when the volume is not following the same way, is not showing that massive move, that means something is definitely wrong. So that's just it. All
Sir,
right.
please, I have a question.
I'm tired already.
Sir, please take my question. It's not related to this one that we have just done.
Who is speaking?
It's the Grando.
Okay, the Grando, go on.
Sir, you some moments ago you made a statement about stable coins. You talked about us, if we want to keep our asset, we should rather keep it with Binance USD or with USD coin. You said USDT, not that let's say we cannot really trust it that much.
Yeah. Although it has the major, for now it has the major highest volume of cryptos right now. A lot of people still believe in keeping their money in USDT. But for safety, somebody that stayed in crypto for some time and you have been seeing the news that comes up about USDT, my dear, keep your money in BUSD or USDC to be safe, because they are regulated. They are regulated by normal real life offices. They are regulated. But these other ones, there have been scandals, a lot of scandals coming. You stay most of the time. You hear a lot of, they have cases of people, a lot of things. We hear that some exchange owners, they mint money a lot. A lot of hidden things. So you don't want to keep your money in a way that you'll be, maybe one day you just hear one major news, of which I don't see it happening though, because if USDT has any problem, crypto industry will really crumble, because majority of people, that's where their money is. So maybe that's even why it's still holding on. It does, but they have a lot of cases with them, so I just keep our money in BUSD and USD.
Okay,
Let me ask another question from me. Please, does every cryptocurrency go through the halving process?
Is it? Who is even speaking? I don't know.
It's Chamaka.
Okay, Chamaka.
Okay, I said, does every cryptocurrency go through the halving?
No. Halving is, I told you guys, learn blockchain. Learn about blockchain to help you a lot. Halving is just for Bitcoin alone. Halving is like, it's not every this thing. The Bitcoin, there is what they call tokenomics. Tokenomics is like the economics of crypto assets. That's how they designed it. That after every 4 years, the rewards of miners will divide into two. Let's say their salary that they earn after during while they do their work, they earn like 1 BTC. They would start giving them half BTC, which these guys, they are the major people that bring the supply of BTC into the market. So BTC will become more scarce to get, thereby increasing the value, the price of BTC. So that is just it.
Okay, thank
so
you.
halving is for BTC. It's not for all the assets. All the shit coins, there is nothing like having. Even BNB doesn't have having. But they have their own style of economics too. Like BNB now is stationary, they burn their coin and the supply reduces almost every quarterly bond. They call it quarterly bond. They burn it. They've been doing it quarterly before, but now they make it like almost every time as they are getting this thing from you. What do they call it? Transaction fees and all those fees. They burn part of it regularly. So that was it. Just like they are burning money and throwing it away. That's what they do. So that the price will go up. Okay, so that'll be all for today. Love you guys. See you guys again next time.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, sir.
Good night, sir.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.